we try to look at the whole universe itself, many people ask the question, well, Professor, how do you know? How do you know that the universe is expanding? How do you know that it came from a Big Bang? And you project so far into the future, billions to trillions of years into the future. Well, one way we do this is by looking at the Doppler shift. Now, the Doppler shift is something that even children are familiar with. When children play Star Wars with each other, they go "Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh, nyeh," with their rocket ships, right? Well, what makes that sound? It's the Doppler effect. When a car moves toward you, the pitch is higher. When the car moves away from you, the pitch is lower. And it sounds like this. We've all heard it. Same thing with starlight. When yellow light moves toward you, it turns greenish and bluish. When a yellow light moves away from you, it turns reddish. Now, how can you memorize it? Well, I was reading a paper a few years ago, and I read this fascinating story of a high school physics teacher who got a speeding ticket for running a red light. The physics teacher went to the blackboard and said, Your Honor, my car was moving toward yellow light. Light is compressed in the forward direction when you move toward it, and therefore it turned green. This is the Doppler shift, he said, and he went to the blackboard and he correctly wrote down all the equations of the Doppler shift. And then this high school physics teacher said, Your Honor, I do not deserve a traffic ticket. Well, the judge scratched his head, and according to the article, the judge said, well, I guess there is a law higher than the laws of the state of New Jersey. And these are the laws of physics. But then, according to the article, there was a high school kid in the courtroom, and he raised his hand, and he said, Your Honor, I'm just a high school kid, but I happen to be in his high school physics class, and he just taught weeks ago that this only happens when you approach the speed of light. End of article. To this day, I still don't know what happened to that poor high school kid. But I tell my students that if I'm ever in court arguing a speeding ticket for a red light, they better not raise their hand. They know it's good for them. And they know it's good for their grade. So, when we look at